Hello everyone. In this video, we will be looking into the details of SEED 2025 exam, that is Common Entrance Exam for Design. There is already an official announcement for SEED 2025 from IIT Bombay. Now the application window, the registration window is already live. So the starting date of registration was 1st of October. The last date to complete your online registration procedure is 31st of October. Do not wait till the last moment. Try to complete your registration as soon as possible. So 31st of October is the last date of the registration. Now what is the exam date? It would be SEED exam will be conducted on 19th of January 2025. So you still have approximately say 3 months of time for your examination. Now this time you can utilize these 3 months of time effectively to complete your preparation for SEED examination and qualify it with a wonderful result. So in this video we will talk about the introduction of the examination, mainly what exactly is SEED about, what is the syllabus for this examination, what is the marks, what is time duration, mode of examination. We'll look into all these details about SEED examination, which is conducted by IIT Bombay. Now to first look into the details of the purpose. Who should write this examination? SEED is an exam for your admission into M Design or PhD programs in various IITs. There are 10 institutes which include IISc Bangalore, also IITs like IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, IIT Guwahati, IIT Hyderabad. You also have IIT Jodhpur, Kanpur and Roorkee, and then you also have IIIT DM Jabalpur and also Kanchipuram. These are the 10 institutes, premium institutes, where you can get admission into M Design or PhD program through SEED examination. That other than that, there are there are around 10 or 11 result sharing institutes like SPA Bhopal and many other colleges too, where you can get into M Design through SEED examination. So that's about the purpose of it. To get your admission into masters in IIT in design, you'll need to clear SEED examination. That is something you can remember. Some institutes from this, like for example IIT Kanpur and also IISc Bangalore, they do consider gate architecture score as well. But for most other IITs like IIT Bombay and IIT Delhi, Guwahati, you'll need to clear SEED examination for admission into these colleges. So that's about the purpose of it. Even for PhD also, you'll need to clear the SEED examination. That's about the purpose of it. And talking about the eligibility criteria, who all can write this examination? Now, SEED exam is open to most of the disciplines. There is no specific specialization as to you should be from design background or architecture background or so and so mechanical engineering background. No, there is no such criteria for writing SEED examination. Anyone who has completed graduation or diploma or post-graduation program of at least 3 years after 10+2 level. So after 10+2, you should have completed a 3-year program at least. It can be any graduation program or a diploma or a post-graduation degree. So that is the eligibility criteria. However, students who are in the final year also can apply. For example, if you're from architecture background, if you're in the 5th year of BIAC, you can write SEED examination as well. Or if you're from any other engineering background, or if you're in the final year of it, you will be eligible for writing this examination. In fact, any graduation which is at least 3 years after 10+2 is the eligibility criteria. And something important to note, there is no age limit for writing SEED examination, anyone without any age limit. Other than that, there is no number of times you can write this. There is no maximum limitation on the number of attempts also. Unlike UCEED examination, which is for bachelors in design in IITs, which is also conducted by IIT Bombay. There you have age limit and you also have only 2 attempts per student. But in SEED examination, there is no such criteria, mainly because SEED score will also be valid for your PhD admissions too. So there's no limitation on age and the number of times you can write the test. That's the eligibility part. Now coming to the important area, that is, what is this exam structure? How much is the duration? How many marks are you going to write the exam for, and how many questions, and what are the mode of the examination? Let us talk about all these details. First thing, this will be a 3-hour examination. Of these 3 hours, the first 1 hour will be a computer based test. The first 1 hour of it will be a computer based test which is called as part A, which is where you have a question paper on the computer, which includes numerical answer type question, these three types: numeric NAT questions, MSQ questions, and MCQ questions. And numerical answer type, multiple select, and multiple choice questions will be given to you in this examination. The total marks will be 150 marks. This structure has been updated just from C 2023 itself, 2024, sorry. Till C 2023, the weightage of part A was only 100 marks. But it has been updated now. It will be 150 marks from last year. From C 2024, this update has been seen in the exam. There will be a total of 44 questions. Of these 44 questions, 8 questions will be an NAT type, numerical answer type, wherein, so I'll just briefly talk about the type of the questions also here. So of these 44 questions, the first 8 questions will be numerical answer type question, wherein you'll not have any options. There will be an input box. You'll need to type in the numerical values and answer for that particular question. If you have an incorrect answer, there is no negative marking in NAT type questions, and the weightage of it will be 4 marks each. Every correct answer will fetch you 4 marks. Second type of question is multiple select question, wherein you'll have 4 options. One option can be correct, or 2 can be correct, or 3 can be correct, or all the 4 can also be correct in multiple select questions. And the weightage of each question is 4 marks. There will be 15 such questions, and in SEED examination there will be partial marking as well. That is, let us say, for example, the correct answer is A, B, C, and you have marked only A and B. You will get 2 marks instead of 4 marks. If you select all the correct options A, B, and C, then you will get your 4 marks. So there is partial marking if you are partially selecting a correct answer. So in SEED exam, this is something which is good. You should answer only to the extent that you think is correct. Now, just because you want everything to be correct in that question, if you select additional options and if you go wrong, you will lose 1 mark. This type of question has the maximum negative marking, 1 mark for every incorrect answer. So there is partial marking. There's also a negative marking of 1 mark. The correct answer will fetch you 4 marks in multiple select type. Multiple choice questions, there are 26. Majority of the questions will be of this particular type, multiple choice type, where you will have 4 options A, B, C, D. 1 option will be correct. If you select that correct answer, you will get 3 marks. If you select an incorrect answer, you will lose 0.5 marks. There is a negative marking of half mark for every incorrect answer. So that's about the question paper structure for part A. Part A is important because part B of only those students who qualify part A will be checked. I'm repeating again, only for those students who have qualified part A, only for them part B question paper or part B solutions will be checked. Part B is a offline test where you'll need to answer the questions using sketches. Now there will be 5 such sketching based questions. This will be a 2-hour test. So in SEED examination, 1 hour will be computer based test. The next 2 hours will be sketching test, which will be for 100 marks. You will have 5 questions which you need to answer. First one will be simple sketching based question. Second question will test your creativity and creative thinking. Third question will test your form sensitivity, understanding and visualizing 3D forms. Fourth question will test your visualization, visual sensitivity, and the last 5th question will focus on problem identification. Remember, this problem identification just focuses on ability of, so it basically tests your ability to identify real world problems and depict it using sketches. Doesn't look for solution. They will not ask you to give you a solution to a problem. Rather, they will ask you to identify and represent a problem. So these are the types of questions you have in SEED in part B. Both part A and part B have their own importance. Part A is important because you have to qualify that. Otherwise, your part B will not be checked. The part B is important because it will have a higher weightage. The final SEED score you can see is calculated using this formula as per the official brochure. 0.25 into marks scored in part A plus 0.75 into marks scored in part B. So 75% weightage, 0.75 is the weightage given to the score of part B. However, part A will be for 150 marks and part B will be for 100 marks as per the official brochure of this year. That's the structure of the question paper. I hope this part is clear. The first 1 hour will be computer based test. Next 2 hours will be a sketching based test where you need to answer 5 questions, which will fetch you 100 marks, which will have a higher weightage in the final score of SEED also. Now, SEED rank will be given to only those students who have qualified part A, and only for those students for whom part B is checked. Only they will get a SEED rank. Other than that, part A score will be given out for everyone. However, your focus should be not only qualifying part A, but you have to maximize your score in that, because that also has a weightage in the final score of the SEED examination. So that's about the question paper structure, time duration, types of questions, and also the details of the overall pattern. Let us now talk about the syllabus for the SEED examination. As per SEED 2025's brochure, which is published by IIT Bombay, the details of the syllabus for part A and part B both are given. However, it is clearly mentioned even within the official brochure that this is just an overview of the areas which will be tested in the examination. There's no boundary as to what exactly will be asked in the test. It will be an exam which will test your creative and design ability. So overall overview of the topics include there is reasoning of various types, visual reasoning, spatial reasoning, and you also have observation and design sensitivity, practical and scientific knowledge, environment and society, analytical and logical reasoning. I told you you have visual and spatial reasoning, and you also have analytical and logical reasoning, language proficiency, creativity and creative thinking, art and design knowledge, design methods and practices, which also includes manufacturing techniques, material understanding day-to-day problems in objects, functionality of various objects. All these will be tested in part A. So other than that, part B, as I told you, there will be 5 questions. The concepts which they will test include your drawing skills, creative thinking or creativity of the student, communication skills, communication as in basically ability to communicate using sketches and texts, and then problem identification. Like I told you, identifying problems from a given image. They generally will give you an image, ask you to identify problems and depict them using sketches or small write-ups. So that's what you'll need to learn for part B. So that's about the overall syllabus. Now if you look at the syllabus, you might not exactly get an idea as to what to study, where to study from. That's the tricky part of SEED examination. Clearing this exam with a wonderful rank, it lies in understanding the past papers, past pattern, not just looking at the syllabus in isolation, because that will not give you a lot of information. It is very important that you have a thorough understanding of what types of questions and what exact concepts will be asked in the examination. So you'll need to have a thorough understanding of past papers. That's the reason past papers are provided on the website of SEED exam itself. However, if you are having a dedicated preparation for these 3 months of time, that's where VKP classes come into picture. Our team has gone through the past papers with a thorough understanding of each and every question and also thorough understanding of the syllabus. We have created a comprehensive lecture plan which will be a 71-day course. So for this SEED examiner, this 71-day course for SEED preparation will include all the topics, all the areas of part A and also part B in a comprehensive manner. So all you need to do is just take up this 71-day course, 1 lecture per day. So you will have a set of 71 lectures. You'll have many other additional resources including practice tests and also mock tests included in this particular course. So just concentrate on 1 lecture per day, do the exercises which are given to you in that particular course. By the end of these 71 plus 75 or around say 2.5 months of time, you will be in a state at a pace which is very much doable for everyone, even with other commitments, irrespective of if you're preparing for other examinations like GATE or something, and also your college or say your job. Along with that, if you're just able to spend 1.5 to 2 hours of time to take up 1 lecture per day of the 71-day course and the practice questions which are allocated to you, at the end of these 2.5 months of time, you will be in a state where you have sufficient confidence to clear part A and part B with wonderful score for SEED examination. To understand more details about this 71-day course, you can stay subscribed to this YouTube channel. There's another video where we'll discuss in detail about the comprehensive course plan of 71-day course in detail. For your information, you can check out that video as well. Thank you everyone.
KP Classes, dedicated to excellence.